Good evening and welcome to the special edition of the Blueprint Explosive Exclusive, and this time the focus is purely on Karnataka because what sources are indicating is that there's going to be a clear change of guard in Karnataka. Siddaramaiah was in the national capital. He's now returned to Bengaluru and he is of course all set to step down as the Chief Minister. The next Chief Minister of course expected to be DK Shivkumar. In fact, General Secretary of Karnataka, in charge of Karnataka, Randeep Singh Surjewala, has already landed in Bengaluru to convey the decision of the party, and of course all eyes will be on tomorrow when of course is expected to be a series of meetings, starting with a breakfast meeting where both the CM and Deputy CM and top leaders are expected to attend, and of course later in the day when they will proceed in fact to the Lok Bhavan and the formal process of the resignation will take place. So that is of course in terms of what is expected, but let's first listen in to what Siddaramaiah had to say.
ಹೈಕಮಾಂಡ್ ಜೊತೆಲಿ ಏನಾದರೂ ಚರ್ಚೆ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಹೇಗೆ ಏನು ತೀರ್ಮಾನ?
ನಾಳೆ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತೀವಿ.
ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ನಾಳೆ ಎಷ್ಟೊತ್ತಿಗೆ ಸರ್? ನಾಳೆ
All right, and as the meetings take place, as the formula is being worked out, what will be finally decided remains to be seen. But Rahul Gandhi currently meeting Mallikarjun Kharge at the residence of Mallikarjun Kharge. Let's quickly take this across to my colleague Niyamika joining us. We have Niyamika, Imran as well as Somit with us live. Coming to you first, Niyamika, on this. Now take us through what exactly is being discussed over here. We understand there are multiple formula, not just in terms of who will comprise the cabinet, but also if there could be more deputy chief ministers than in the past. Earlier there was only DK Shivkumar who was the deputy chief minister. Now we are told there could be multiple faces as deputy chief ministers in Karnataka. Niyamika.
Well, yes, indeed. Currently, we are standing here outside the residence of Congress President Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge, which is at 10 Rajaji Marg. As inside, there is a crucial meeting which is currently going on, in which not just Mr. Rahul Gandhi but Mr. K.C. Venugopal is also being present here. The sources within the Congress party are telling us right now is that there is a discussion which is currently going on regarding the cabinet reshuffle, which is expected in the state of Karnataka. As now it is being informed that it is maybe possible that Siddaramaiah is going to resign from the post of the Chief Minister tomorrow. So what all caste equation is going to be maintained in terms of the cabinet reshuffle? Not just that, how many loyalists of Siddaramaiah are going to get key positions, whether it is about the organization or also about the cabinet reshuffle. All of these discussions are currently underway as this is a crucial meeting which is currently taking place here at 10 Rajaji Marg, as we have been told that a caste equation is also going to be maintained.
Niyamika, stay with us. Also with us is Imran, and Imran is getting us a big update in terms of what the cabinet is going to look like. Imran is telling us that over 15 ministers are likely to be dropped from the current cabinet there in Karnataka. Now that is a massive change, Imran, and this means that perhaps more than Siddaramaiah's followers, it would be DK Shivkumar's followers who are likely to get a lion's share of those cabinet berths. Imran.
Well, absolutely, Madhav. As you said, that there are 35 cabinet berths, out of which 3 were vacant pending because of one Sudhakar died. One is Nagendra Sports Minister, who was one was Rajanna, who was asked to abdicate by Rahul Gandhi for the cabinet post, and one, including CM, which comes to 32. Now, what we're getting to know from sources that more than 15 ministers will be dropped from the cabinet there in the next, which is coming up, which is totally be where DK Shivkumar, the next chief minister, or who we will have a larger say, and among the sitting ministers, 15 will be dropped, is what the sources are informing us.
All right, and in fact, the big question at this point of time, Imran, is what will happen and what is the possible formula in case there is a backlash. Now, remember that DK Shivkumar is a Vokkaliga leader. Siddaramaiah is somebody who has put together this Ahinda coalition, which is essentially referring to the minorities, to the backwards and to the Dalits, which are very, very important factors across the state of Karnataka. In fact, minorities and Dalits being very significant because these are communities which are are spread in all the seats as far as Karnataka Assembly is concerned, and that's why they play a very key role in determining whose government it will be. In fact, one of the features that is being looked at in terms of the probables is to have an OBC Deputy Chief Minister as well as a probable Dalit Deputy Chief Minister. That is one of the factors that is very seriously being considered, is what we are told. And in fact, among Dalit leaders, G. Parameshwar and Priyank Kharge's names discussed. Yatindra Siddaramaiah also, of course, amongst the OBC leaders from the Lingayat community, MB Patil and Ishwar Khandre in the reckoning, we are told. And minority leaders possibly include KJ George, Juti Khader and Zamir Ahmad Khan. Let me take this across to Niyamika, who's joining us with that update. Niyamika, very significant because these are the probables whose name is really under consideration as far as the party's high command is concerned.
Well, yes, this is the latest information which we are getting from the sources that the Congress party is also considering to have a formula of multiple deputy chief ministers. If there is going to be a leadership change, then they will also try to maintain a caste equation in the positions like deputy chief minister, and also to give the cabinet birth from different communities. And for that reason, we have got the names of the probable candidates who are being considered by the Congress High Command for the deputy chief minister post. If we talk about Dalit in particular, then Priyank Kharge's name is also being there. G. Parameshwara's name is also getting considered. Apart from that, for OBC, it is the son of the Chief Minister Siddaramaiah, Yatindra Siddaramaiah, is getting considered. Apart from that, if we talk about
another update coming in, Karnataka Minister Lakshmi Hebbalkar has met with Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge at a time when there's speculation of having possibly 3 deputy chief ministers in Karnataka. Is there a possibility of a woman deputy chief minister as well? That's a very real question that now is in play with this meeting of Lakshmi Hebbalkar with Mallikarjun Kharge. Niyamika.
Well, yes, this meeting which had taken place here only at 10 Rajaji Marg, Lakshmi Hebbalkar had a conversation with the Congress president, Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge. However, when we had spoken to the sources within the Congress party, it was being stated that this was not something related to the cabinet reshuffle, but it is being told that she is also getting considered because if the Congress party is going to take into consideration of having a woman leader as the deputy chief minister in the state of Karnataka, then she is one of the probable candidates there. And this particular meeting which had taken place here at the residence of...
Now, a lot of questions about who these deputy chief ministers will be in the state of Karnataka. Certainly, Niyamika, stay with us because there's another bit of information coming in at this point of time. Randeep Singh Surjewala saying that no CLP meeting has been called yet, but whatever decision is taken will be informed to the people of Karnataka and will be in the interest of the people of Karnataka. Somit is with us for more on this. Somit, now the party's high command and the party's central leadership has been speaking in riddles. Yesterday we saw how KC Venugopal, while briefing, had both DK Shivkumar and Siddaramaiah flanking him. However, that time also they said that everything is speculation. Even now that's the official line, whereas there are serious meetings happening. Siddaramaiah is back in Bengaluru, DK Shivkumar still in the national capital, and tomorrow a series of meetings are planned, Somit.
Well, Madhav, it's very much clear that not just for Rajya Sabha, elections or for the, choosing MLCs, Chief Minister and Deputy Chief Minister will not travel to the Delhi, and they will be not participating in the meetings back to back. As we speak, Surjewala is here at the, Indira Bhavan at the KPCC office. If VJ can pan out and show the, the situation here. So as of now, leaders have arrived here and the meeting is underway, and it's very much clear that Surjewala coming down to Karnataka and also DK just now arriving from Delhi after participating in several other meetings, and even a few leaders coming out openly and saying that on camera, saying that tomorrow likely CM will be resigning, and after that even off the when it comes to the off the camera, on the record, a few leaders are not saying, but off camera they clearly stated that DK is the front runner, and already he has been promised by the top leadership. However, we have to wait and see, but Surjewala has stated that whenever we take the decision...
Okay, Somit as well as Niyamika and Imran, I'd like to thank all of you for joining us with those updates that are coming in from Karnataka. We're certainly going to be tracking all of the updates right through the day today as well as tomorrow. But for the moment, I want to switch focus and go across to Mr. R.V. Deshpande, who's a former Industries Minister of Karnataka and a senior leader of Congress there in Karnataka. Mr. R.V. Deshpande, thank you so much for joining joining us. Are we looking at a very clear change of guard? Because all the signs are there, the meetings have taken place. We're just waiting for the official announcement. What happens from here on, of course, is very crucial. But are we looking at the beginning of the DK Shivkumar era as Chief Minister of Karnataka? Mr. R.V. Deshpande.
Yes, it is told that DK will be taking over from Siddaramaiah G as Chief Minister. Hello?
Right. But, sir, what is it that, is the possible formula to ensure that there is no, friction between the sides? Possibility of Yatindra Siddaramaiah being made a Deputy Chief Minister, multiple Deputy Chief Ministers from various communities to ensure that the Ahinda coalition does not sort of desert the Congress party in the state. Is that a very real possibility being discussed in your view?
Please understand, Siddaramaiah is a very, very matured, senior, committed congressman, and he will do all his best to build the party and support the government. So there are no such issues that the party should be worried off. But yes, when the government is formed, there may be deputy chief ministers, but it's not decided. It is premature. Nothing is decided on that line till now. Only after DK Shivkumar comes tomorrow back from Delhi, I think the things will start moving, discussion will start, and in consultation of the High Command, they will finalize.
Right, but we are also being told that there's a possibility that Mr. Siddaramaiah could quit active politics following this once he steps down as Chief Minister. What are you hearing regarding that, Mr. Deshpande?
No. I was with you for a few hours. I've just come back to see Siddaramaiah is a very dynamic person, very active, very knowledgeable person, experienced person. Why should he think of retiring? He will be active in politics. He will be playing important roles to build the Congress party.
Right. But Mr. Deshpande, I have to ask you this because you're someone who's seen the Congress party very closely. You've seen, of course, the Janata Dal from inside as well. Simple question that I want to ask you. How is the party going to go into the next assembly election over the next 2 years? You have Mr. Siddaramaiah, who's an Ahinda leader. You have Mr. DK Shivkumar, who's a Vokaliga leader. How will they be able to take all the communities along, in the next assembly polls?
Please understand, ours is a very secular party. We try to take every caste, every creed, everybody together. And there are leaders of all the communities in the party. The major populations are the Veer Shaivas, that's the Lingayats, the Vokilgas, minorities, backward classes. So all these people are there. There should be we don't find any difficulty in having leaders. We have very rich, experienced leaders from all sections of society.
All right, Mr. Deshpande, I'd like to thank you so much for joining us and sharing with us your perspective. Of course, big questions for the Congress party indeed. At this point of time, as there is this transition in power happening, how will they be able to smooth over the transition and ensure that the transition takes place in the best way possible for the Congress in Karnataka? Certainly, very, very challenging times from that perspective. Thank you so much, Mr. Deshpande. Let me quickly open this up. All right, there's a big breaking update coming in. Very close loyalist of Siddaramaiah and Congress's member of the Legislative Assembly, MLA Ashok Patil, has confirmed that Siddaramaiah will resign tomorrow. That's a breaking update coming in. In fact, a very, very important update coming in that, in fact, it will be Siddaramaiah's resignation, of course, widely expected, but a formal announcement of that coming in from Ashok Patil, seen as very, very close camp follower of Siddaramaiah, and, of course, making that announcement formally now out in the open. Let's quickly take this across. Ashok M. Gowda is with us, spokesperson of BJP. Arushi Sana is political analyst. We have Imran Ahmed Ali, lawyer and political analyst, joining us. Dr. Akashdeep Muni is a political analyst with us as well. Let me start with you first. Imran Ahmed Ali, it's very clear now that Siddaramaiah is going to step down. His followers are coming out and saying as much, and it's clear that the DK Shivkumar era will begin. The challenges for the Congress party now are in ensuring that there is a smooth transition of power and that Mr. Siddaramaiah does not go out kicking and screaming.
I don't think, he's going out kicking and screaming in any manner. When we look at the BJP changing its chief minister midway, it's a masterstroke. Somehow when the Congress does it, it's a hit wicket. You go back into recent history, you see Bihar, Nitish Kumar stepping in for Rajya Sabha, his son becoming the health minister. You see Haryana, you see Manohar Lal Khattar resigning and Nayab Singh Saini, and they retained power. You see what happened in Gujarat in 21, they retained power. You see Uttarakhand, Karnataka, yes, previous government that did not happen. They did not retain power and the Congress came into power. However, I do not see this as a very major problem when one chief minister is changed with the other. I mean, the elections are due for 2029 and it is clearly said by the Congress on previous occasions also that he is stepping into major national politics. So why would he go out kicking and screaming? That defies any sense of logic whatsoever. And
well, whether he's going to take up that role is a big question. Will Siddaramaiah take up a role in national politics, Mr. Ashok Gowda? Because Imran Ahmed Ali is comparing what's happened to BJP in the past when there's been transition of power, and he says why would he be upset if he's being accommodated in national politics? But that's not quite Siddaramaiah sees himself doing, is it, Mr. Gowda?
The point is very simple, Madhav. See, whenever the Congress has changed the chief ministers in the past, it has happened. From Nijilingappa time, Virendra Patil took over, and during Devaraj Arasu time, Gundu Rao took over, as well as Virendra Patil, Bangarappa, Veerappa Moily. The similar way this time is also happening. And whatever the party had losses during those times, and it may repeat, because in Karnataka from 1983, government anti-incumbency is regular, and no government has come back. All this is apart. When is the time when DK Shivkumar is taking over? And we have a question to DK Shivkumar, whether he will follow his political guru SM Krishna's methodology of economic development or his predecessor, Siddaramaiah's method. Because Siddaramaiah says, I have presented 17 budgets and I have been the chief minister of 8 years in Karnataka, and he has been in power from 43 years of his active political career. 10 years he was at home, and rest of the time he was always in power. And in this, what is his contribution to the state of Karnataka and development of Karnataka? Because when we ask for the white paper, he says my budget itself is a white paper. In fact, I carry the budget copy every day. And I was trying to figure out, for example, fisheries department.
Mr. Muni, respond to that. What will DK's legacy be? Will he be more like Siddaramaiah or will he be more like SM Krishna? Direct question coming in from the BJP. Respond.
Madhavji, Congress is demonstrating true internal democracy and discipline, how they are working this way. Now, what BJP calls power tussle is actually smooth transition. And regarding the BJP's question, we have seen that Siddaramaiah performed brilliantly with 5 guarantee schemes. You call about Gruha Jyoti or Anna Bhagya, etc., etc. And with DK Shivkumar's organizational strongman with strong Vokalanga links, he will be making inroads into Karnataka power, and he will be making path for Congress for the next elections. And regarding BJP has no moral right to lecture Congress. They have changed CM multiple times in Karnataka and other states. So while they are busy with their Operation Lotus, it is the Congress party in Karnataka who is giving free bus travel for women. So here there is a strong OBC leader and Dalit leader who is paving way for a strong Vokalanga leader, and both are strong Congress partymen, and it will be doing wonders for the Congress in the upcoming elections in Karnataka. It's good for them.
Will it do wonders for the Congress remains a question. Arushi Sir would like to come in on that. It will do wonders for the Congress in the upcoming election is what Akashdeep Muni believes. How that will happen, of course, I don't know at the moment. But he also says that the track record of governance of Congress in the state is quite high, and therefore one should expect the same from the DK Shivkumar regime as well. Your response, Arushi?
First of all, I don't think the words wonders and Congress can be used in the same sentence together. And, I think the Congress has forgotten that power is not the destination, governance is. People have not voted for Karnataka to become a waiting room for internal power struggles. Every week that's lost in internal battles is a week lost for entrepreneurs waiting for approvals, young people waiting for jobs, and projects waiting for signatures. Citizens have not stood in long queues under the sun to vote so that leaders could just keep counting numbers inside their own party, right? They voted expecting that roads would be built, investments will come, approvals should move faster, and governance should be predictable. Now look at what Karnataka is witnessing today. Headlines are dominated not by new industries, infrastructure, jobs, or reforms, but by speculation around who's getting the chair, who's replacing whom, who has Delhi's backing, which camp has more MLAs. This is the difference in political culture. Whether you agree with BJP or disagree with them, that's democracy. But one thing is that which their supporters often point out is that once leadership decisions are taken, the party machinery usually shifts towards the execution, governance, projects, investment, meetings, and delivery. And governance cannot be efficient when political energy is spent managing internal uncertainty, right? If there is a leadership question, solve it quickly. If there isn't, then just end the speculation.
Okay, Akash. Right. Even from the implementation of those schemes, the guarantees that were mentioned, Akashdeep Muni, there were questions about shortfall in terms of meeting government expenditure. And there are serious questions on whether the governance of even, for instance, Bengaluru has suffered over the past 6 months since that October deadline, the halfway mark deadline is also a very big question that, is being raised repeatedly by the BJP.
Madhavji, very important question regarding governance. I just want to give one particular figure. While the BJP was in power, the per capita income, whatever it was, it has doubled today. It has just doubled today. And you can check the facts. I request anybody can check the facts. Trust me, it shows that governance has improved. Business has come in. Lives of people have been good. If the per capita income has risen, that only doubled. So this BJP saying that governance is on the tatters, these are all politics, vendetta. There's nothing else than that. Actually, the governance is the right
Ashok Gowda.
And
let Ashok Gowda respond to that. Okay.
Yeah.
The per capita income has doubled since the BJP regime. Ashok Gowda, they are citing these facts. Please respond.
See, the past 36 months, Karnataka's debt has increased by 4.15 lakh crores. And Karnataka's the important utilizations and services, the income from Karnataka state is 80,000 crores. In spite of this, there is no new road. There is no water project. There is no irrigation projects. Nothing is happening in Karnataka. This is the fact of the matter. Per capita income is an addition value which was done by the Yadurappa government and Bommai government. And Bommai, when he left the chair, it's 40,000 crores was surplus budget what was given to the Karnataka. And when these are the facts, conveniently Akashdeep and the other people forget about what is the kind of the development, what is it. It is not about BJP or it is not about the Congress. Whether you have ruled the state or not, that is a point. And in the past, see, they don't even have give the puncturing of the fares in the KSRTC and BMTC. This is a fact. And they have KSRTC and BMTC when they go for strike for gratuity and PF, they do not have even funds to make sure that the problem is solved. So these are the facts which are hurting Karnataka.
Okay, Arushi Sana, Ashok KM Gowda, as well as Akashdeep Muni and Imran Ahmed Ali, we're completely out of time. I'd like to thank all of you for joining us. But DK Shivkumar all set to take the driver's seat in Karnataka. He's of course expected to get that gaddi of the chief minister, something that he has been working for the past several decades. And it looks like certainly his dreams are going to become true. Will there be a slip between the cup and the lip? We don't know. But certainly with the announcement coming in from the Siddaramaiah camp, it looks like it's going to be a smooth transfer of power, at least at the moment. Thanks so much for joining us this evening.